It's been 1 year since Chris Loupin vanished without a trace on November 17th, 2019. It's a different world than it was a year ago, and nobody knows that more than his family and friends. Chris is a brother, a son, and a father. Last week I mentioned this case in a summary of missing cases that I don't believe get nearly enough attention or resources towards solving. And today, I want to dive in a bit deeper. Chris and his dad, Eddie, were staying at a campground near Elm Creek, Nebraska, while contracted for a work project. His father remembers seeing him last on the evening of November 17th. Since then, nobody has seen or heard from him. No phone or financial activity has been detected. His phone and wallet were not taken with him. There have been search efforts, although I don't personally feel that the law enforcement has given this case enough attention. Chris is the father of 3 girls who need him in their lives. I've reached out to Chris's mother, Christina Loupin, and she has nothing but endless love for her son. She cares beyond words for him. This is just a part of the way that she has described him to me. Chris was born on January 17th, 1991 in Stanford, Florida, where he lived until moving to Nebraska with his dad and brothers in 1995. Chris has 4 brothers, Corey the oldest, then Chris, Cody, and Kyle, and a few years later, his youngest brother, Carl. He enjoyed playing sports, especially football and basketball. Food was his thing, and he was always eating. He had a sweet tooth and loved desserts. For his graduation party, they had a dessert bar just for him, with over 50 different desserts. Chris was in the school musicals. He enjoyed hanging out with the family, friends, girls. He was a friend to most people. He worked for his dad in the family construction business in the summer. Chris loved working for his dad. He wanted to take over the business one day. In our discussions and researching this case over the last year, I've read many other stories about who Chris was. I can't imagine any possible way that he would have left his family on his own will, especially his 3 daughters. That leads me to conclude that there are 2 possibilities as to what happened to Chris Loupin. Either he had a bad accident, or someone did something to him, and they are out there with that knowledge, maybe even watching this video and commenting in the groups dedicated to finding him. One way or the other, he is still missing and has not been found since the day he vanished 1 year ago. For many, this case is just another headline, but for those who knew Chris personally, and for many of us that never even met him, it is a tragedy, and every day that this case goes unsolved is a nightmare. Please share his story, keep his name alive, and don't take anyone in your life for granted, because you might not get the chance to tell them goodbye. I'll be updating this case as new details emerge. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next update. As always, thank you for watching, and adios amigos.